What's up, everybody? Ron Harris here, MD online editor, judging for the Texas Pro. Just wrapped up in the 212 and classic divisions. They also judged women's figure, wellness, men's physique, and bikini. But I'm here to talk about 212 and classic. Let's get right to 212. This was a show that Keone Pearson, who now lives in the Dallas, Texas area, had chosen to qualify for the Olympia because he did need to qualify. He was sixth place last year. Top five every year qualify automatically for next year. Looks to me like he's got it wrapped up. Keone has leveled up. His coach, Patrick Tour, said he's 5 pounds heavier than he was at the Olympia and in better condition. This is the best condition I've ever seen him in. Could he be a little drier and tighter? Sure. I'd say this is, if I like to give percentages, this is like 93% Keone. 100% Keone at the Olympia is going to be trouble for Sean Clarita. Keone, just a beautiful, beautiful shape. Always said that. Even when he came on the scene back in 2018 in Classic, and he was natural at the time, he was 180 pounds. You could see the muscle bellies, the structure, the shape on this kid. Incredible. Not to say that he is not, he doesn't have a cakewalk today. Noel Adame, originally from Mexico, showed up looking fantastic, shredded, thick. Crazy legs on Noel from the front and the side. Every angle, his legs. But he's just a massive, massive guy. Also in that first call out of 4 men, we got Francisco Barrios Vic, who also shares the same coach as Keone, Patrick Tour, and Jason Joseph from New Jersey, who I've been a fan of Jason's physique for many years. Jason, he pops up sometimes he'll be gone for a year or two, and then he pops up. Always does pretty well. Still haven't seen him in 100% condition. He looks pretty good today. Certainly good enough to be in that first call out of 4 out of, what was it, like 20 guys in the show? About 20 guys in that. But man, Keone appears to have this. His just shape. It's when someone's got that type of muscle shape and structure, it's very hard to beat them if they show up in shape. And Keone really, he did that. I think Noel is a solid second, and I don't think it's going to be a nail biter. I think most people at this point look at Keone, just a beautiful physique. He's been winning shows in the past couple of times he qualified for the Olympia when he was nowhere, he wasn't even in this kind of condition. So I think it's a safe bet to say. In classic physique, we expected to see a 2-man battle. At least I did. It was supposed to be a rematch of this show 2 years ago. 2021 was the first year they had the Texas Pro. And that was the show. Logan Franklin was heavily favored to win, but then Robert Timms from Arizona showed up. Massive upper body, tiny waist, legs not that great, but they're not horrible. And he ended up beating Logan and getting the qualification for Olympia. Logan looks really good today. He's bigger than he's ever been. I've never seen Logan this big in full. Timms looks like he's even bigger than he was before. Crazy width to the shoulders. I mean, when they're standing next to each other, I don't know what the actual weight difference is, but Timms does look significantly bigger and thicker and wider. They both have little tiny waists, but I'd say because Timms has such mass and such waist, it's an even more dramatic V-taper. I would like to see more quad sweep on Timms, but the surprise of the show in Classic, because I was not really familiar with this guy, is Jae-hoon Park. Jae-hoon Park from Korea. A lot of people are talking online on social media right now that he might be the winner of this. He looks damn good. Now he's Korean, so you know he's got awesome legs. If you consider that racist, well, that's a good racist comment. I'm just saying you have great legs, guys, you Koreans. Tremendous leg development. Jae-hoon looks fantastic. He actually reminds me in a lot of poses of the great Lila Brada. I was getting flashbacks just the way the muscle tie-ins, the shape, certain poses. I was like, wow, that really reminds me of Lila Brada. He could. All 3 of them are in really good condition. The one thing that I thought Tyler Mannion, head judge, was going to call Jae-hoon out on was his trunks, because when he turned to face the rear, he pulled up his classic physique trunks into a wedgie to make them a thong to show off his striated glutes, and his glutes were very striated. He worked very hard to get in that condition. I get that, but you're not supposed to have your entire ass showing in Classic. That's why the trunks cover more of the glutes in Classic than they do in open bodybuilding in 212. He didn't get called out on it, so I guess it's not an issue. And yeah, he looks damn good. Bodybuilders Without Borders, they do an amazing job covering these on Instagram. They've got a couple posts with some good pictures of Jae-hoon. If you want to check Jae-hoon Park out, He's phenomenal. I'm very impressed with him. He's already on the level of these guys who've been talked about already for a couple of years as, potential Olympia champions. So it's a three-man battle between Logan, Franklin, Robert Timms, and Jae-Hoon Park. Personally, I don't see any one of those three really blowing the other ones away where it's clear. They were the first call out. They were the last call out. Again, if I could be nitpicky, I'd say Timms, if he had a little more quad sweep, he'd have this wrapped up. He might win anyway. Probably, who knows? He might win anyway. But I'm just saying, if he had built up somehow a little more quad sweep, which leads me to believe it probably is all genetic quad sweep, because we haven't seen him on stage in a while, and he's had time to improve. Anyway, let's go to the phones, as we say, the live chat. Shorts live. Let's see what you guys have to say. Any of you watching the live stream on Battle Up Productions? What's good, Ron? A lot of things, David. Mohammed Akhtar, he looked phenomenal. Yeah, Keone still. Mark says Keone still could have been sharper. I agree. I don't think this is 100% condition. What we're looking at today, is it enough to win this? Yeah, I think so. And I mean, if the Olympia is 11 weeks away at this point, and you can come into a show at like 90% and get your qualification, there's no one from the top 5 or there's really, well, Noel's been the top 10 at the Olympia, hasn't he? There's no one that's really going to threaten you in a big major way, especially when I don't think Keone would intentionally, or his coach intentionally, bring him in less than their best, but this is still the best Keone we've ever seen, and that's worth noting. Let's see, AW, about time Keone stopped cheating on his diet and pulled it in. Yeah. Adame is inside out, says Dane, yeah. Yeah, Noel is shred. Noel is very impressive. Noel Adame, no slouch. Obviously, if Keone wasn't here, it would be a lock for Noel. This would be easy win for Noel. I mean, he's just dominant. But Keone, it's tough to beat somebody like Keone because he has the full muscle bellies, the tiny joints, and he is in really good condition. Noel's a little sharper. There's no doubt in my mind, but it's not a contest of one thing, condition or size or shape or structure. It's a total package contest where they're judging all the attributes together as a total package. Who's got the best total package? To me, it looks like Keone right now has the best total package. Jae-Hoon came in peeled out of his mind, says Mark. Yeah, very, very impressed with Jae-Hoon Park in Classic. Never heard of him till today, but past couple years, Korea has been pumping out some excellent athletes in, Classic Physique, 212, a few good ones in Open, Men's Physique, all the divisions really, if you think about it. The two countries in the past couple years, I'd say the past 2 or 3 years that I've seen suddenly putting out more champions would probably be Korea and Brazil. Prior to that, we saw a lot of guys coming out of Egypt, Kuwait, but Korea coming on very, very strong past couple years in all divisions. Let's see. Dane says, Chris flew to Texas a week earlier to help Adame make weight. Yeah, because the deal with Noel was he was supposed to be in the New York Pro back in May, and he went all the way to New Jersey from Texas. And I heard this secondhand from Jose, who talks to Chris. I don't talk to Chris. I'd like to. Cool guy. But anyway, Noel didn't make weight. He was so far off 212. I don't know what he weighed. He didn't see any point or weigh, I guess. I don't know what the deal was, but he pulled out of the show. He didn't even do the show. I really felt like he should have just done the Open class. I still think he would have done very well. Probably wouldn't have won. He wasn't going to beat Tonio and Beef Stew. But yeah, he would have looked. He would have been in the mix for sure. He would have been top 5. Keone exceptional. Jae-Hoon K. Dane Adame has the better lower body. Yeah. Noel's legs are nuts. They're just so. I love the sweep, the hamstring drop on the side. Keone's got very good legs, but Noel's legs are on another level. Un poco de todo. Ramon. I don't know. You're just trying to say some stuff about some Brazilian athletes that we're not really discussing right now. I guess. BR was Brazil. Ramon Zancanella. Junior, you're just naming some Brazilian athletes. Okay. Brazil has the best fans, guys. They're very supportive of their fellow countrymen. I commend them for that. I wish all athletes could have fans like that. Clarita, bye-bye. I don't know, Bill to laugh. I wouldn't say that. Sean has a different quality to his muscles. He has more density, a grainy look. I've never seen Keone approach the condition that Sean Clarita has shown us many times over the past few years. Again, I know it's not a condition contest, but if it's close and Clarita's condition is far better than Keone's, yeah, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. The Olympia's not till early November, and we're still in August. Clarita, bye-bye. Un poco de todo. Obrigado, obrigado. I need to learn more Portuguese. Why did I learn Spanish? I don't know. It came in handy. Portuguese would have came in handy at this point in the sport, believe me. Yeah. So, poco de todo. So I want to let you guys know the schedule because no one's asking, but I'm sure somebody will. The finals for this are going to be at 5 p.m. Texas time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern. It's already past 3, so that's 3 hours away. Tomorrow is when the open men, because you're all wondering, Andrew, Hunter, Carlos, when are we going to see those guys? That is tomorrow. Tomorrow is a shorter day in terms of the divisions. They only have 2 divisions going tomorrow, women's physique and open bodybuilding. I thought they would have divvied this up a little more so that there would have been kind of an even number of divisions for each day, but no. So Saturday, 12 noon Texas, 1 p.m. Eastern is going to be women's physique and then open bodybuilding, Hunter and Andrew. So if you want to know what time Andrew and Hunter are coming on, it's women's physique will probably take about 45 minutes to go through the individuals and the call-outs. Finals are going to be at 7 p.m. Texas time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're in Europe, you can make necessary adjustments or wherever you are in this wonderful world of ours. Tim's got it. Let's see. Dane says, how about Logan jerking his arm away from Tim's, his attitude? Tim's got in his head. They have a little beef. They have a little history. Like I said, Logan he wasn't robbed of the win 2 years ago. It's not like Tim stole it from him, but I don't think Logan expected anyone to come and beat him. He was looking damn good. He was super confident. He's a great poser. Love Logan's posing. Works very, very hard on his presentation with the transitions. He poses slowly so you get a really good look at all the poses. Big fan of Logan's posing. But tomorrow's the open. That's the one what most people are waiting for. That's tomorrow. But I will be back in a few hours with the finals report for 212 and Classic. We do have all the other divisions. I'll note the winners of those just in case anybody asks me. But open is tomorrow. Hunter, Andrew, Carlos. Man, who else we got? Open is going to be a good show. I got 3 pages going here. Smallest division. Oh, Lewis Breed from UK, also very good. Roy Evans, pretty dang good. If you watch the preview that Giles and I did, it's on this channel. Who else? Yeah, it's a fairly small lineup. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys. It's not too bad. I mean, it's better than some of the lineups where we've had like 6 or 7 guys in some of these open shows. Yeah, so that is going to be tomorrow, guys. And later tonight, I will be back with the results. We'll see who won Classic. Was it Robert Timms? Is he going to repeat his win from 2 years ago? Is it going to be Logan Franklin competing for the first time since November of 2021? Because remember, he had to pull out of the 22 Olympia last year. The night before, he got very ill. So he hasn't been on stage in a very long time. Or will it be this new guy, Jae-Hoon Park? Jae-Hoon looks awesome. Keone? Will Keone get beat by Noel? Stranger things have happened, guys. You never know. So we will see. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back in a few hours, so please have your notifications on. You'll know when I'm back here live. We'll take all your questions, comments, and all that good stuff. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Muscular Development here with our coverage of the 2023 Texas Pro. And of course, if you want to pick up the pay-per-view, go to Battle Up Productions. It is very high quality. Multiple cameras, different angles, nice and crisp looking. You can get that at Battle Up Productions. Props to Freddie Nadeau and Sheila Brown, the promoters. Outstanding job with the lighting, as usual. Great lighting. That's it, guys. Keep it here, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.